first video on this, and I would really love people to pay attention. There are lots of us out there. There are thousands, there are millions, there are billions of people that are mentally not okay. They are not okay mentally, and the worst part of it is these people are actually people that everyone thinks they are fine. These people actually go through a lot emotionally and mentally, and people do not know about it. First of all, there's a lot of toxic people around, and people are not even aware of it. I'm not talking about the toxic people, because toxic people don't always accept that they are toxic. I'm talking about the people that the toxic people are really affecting. And I would just say this. First of all, a lot of people are not aware that people can be toxic not only physically. People can be toxic to emotions and to your mental health. By the way they speak to you, by the way they relate with you. And nobody will tell me that they are not conscious of what they are doing. Maybe they don't know that you can get to the state of your mental health, but they actually know what they're doing. You personally might not know that it is getting to you that much. Yes, you know it's getting to you, but society has brainwashed us into thinking that we overreact or overthink things when it comes to mental health. Or when people hear the word mental health, they relate it too far. And the thing about mental health is not only when you start to act insane. Mental health, depression, anxiety, a whole lot of things come with it. And people do not know this. I'm just going to say one thing. Just because someone in your life occasionally does a few things does not mean that they're toxic. Yeah, we know. Some of these people do these things and they don't know that they're being toxic, or they're actually not toxic. But however, if it seems to be a regular thing, they might be toxic people, and you might want to consider taking some time away from them. There's a saying that I believe in. If you're not losing people, you're not growing up. Some people are too scared to lose people. But one thing about it is, until you leave, you actually do not know how much of the toxicity, I hope I got that word right, that you're being poisoned with. It can be very hard, but it's okay to struggle with it. And it's also very important and necessary that you want to start improving your mental health. Sometimes you don't realize how much of a toxic person is affecting your life until they are no longer in your life. That means you don't know how much this person has affected you mentally until you walk away. Don't be too scared to walk away from people, to walk away from it. Remember to remind yourself that all along you have been strong. And don't let people make you feel like you're overreacting when you talk about your mental health. There are a lot of mental health instability that people toy around with. For example, schizophrenia and a lot of mental health issues that does not seem to be a lot, because a lot of people make us believe that until it's a lot, then it's not too much. I myself am slowly learning that things that matter today might not matter tomorrow, or even years, or even in hours. Things change, people change, and it's possible to feel okay again in the future, even though nothing is okay right now. You know? Now I feel like everything is complaining. You want to leave. You're not interested in the world anymore. You're not interested in even the most interesting things anymore. Nothing really interests you. Nothing really is funny. Nothing really makes you want to keep going and all of that. Nothing is really a motivation to you anymore. Yes, there's a lot of all of those ups and downs now in life. But don't let people make you feel less of yourself to make things worse. Sometimes we realize that we are going through a lot, but society has brainwashed us into thinking that mental health issues has to be when you're already getting sick. There are a lot of traumas that can trigger a lot of mental health issues. This is why I always say to people, remember the green ribbon signpost. The green ribbon signpost always reminds me that there are a lot of people with mental health issues. I began to fall in love with not ribbons but green, because the green ribbon is a symbol of mental health issues, and it's a very interesting topic because a lot of people do not know about it, and a lot of people need this actually. It's not a joke, it's not something to joke about, and it's not a joke matter. Remember to be somebody's peace today. All it takes sometimes is a listening ear and a long quietness and hug after you listen. Sometimes they just want you to listen. Sometimes they just want you to be there. And when I say be there, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be available all time. But the little time that you get to spend with them, just listen. That's all that we ask. Remember today that a lot of people are going through a lot of things mentally. So do right by people and do to people what you would love to get back. Don't toy with people's mental health, and don't think mental health is just a minor. And also remember that not everything therapy can solve. As much as we like to lie to ourselves that I have the money, let's take our own therapy, it will be better, it will do good, it will be fine. Sometimes it's more than that. It's actually more than just sitting in front of somebody and being interrogated, and then you have to say your truth. And I feel like that even fuck with somebody's mental health more than when people do right by them. Sometimes it's not that deep. All the person just needs is for that one person to listen and do right by them. I'm not saying that therapy is about it. People are getting healed by that, but sometimes it's more than therapy and less than therapy. Do right by people today, and remember the green ribbons. Thank you.